All right. Before I go into the details of the organs that's a part of the urinary system, I'm going to speak on the process of urine formation all the way from the glomerulus to the collecting duct. So, blood enters the glomerulus from the renal artery, and that filtrate then gets spread out into the Bowman's capsule. From there, the filtrate travels to the proximal convoluted tubule. The proximal convoluted tubule. Now, about two thirds of that water gets filtered back into the blood, through osmosis, and then from the proximal convoluted tubule, the filtrate goes down into the descending nephron loop. Within that descending nephron loop, more of the water is filtered out and gets re gets back gets reabsorbed back into the nephron loop, and then it travels from the descending nephron loop, and then it travels up the ascending nephron loop, where that filtrates gets the sodium and chloride removed from there. It gets removed, and from the ascending nephron loop, it goes into the distal convoluted tubule. Now, in the distal convoluted tubule, more water can, of course, get filtered out. It depends really on how much ADH is present. And then with that, depending on how much ADH is present, that would basically see your levels, how dark the urine is, how light the urine is, due to how much water is in, your system, at whichever time. And then, yeah, out from the distal convoluted tubule to the collecting duct. And the organs that are a part of the urinary system. So the urine gets created in the kidneys, and then from the kidneys, it exits through the ureters, the two ureters, and then from the ureters, it goes down to the bladder where the urine is stored. Where the urine is stored and held until you have to use the restroom until your system tells you that you have to go, and then it exit through the urethra, so that whatever toxins or whatever that's left over that didn't get reabsorbed into the body will exit through the urethra. So yeah.